if you can let go of labels, there's so much more opportunity for you in life. And it all starts with how you talk to yourself. What do you say when you talk to yourself? Hey, what's up my friends? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about letting go of labels, specifically labels that could be holding you back in life. That way you can release the shackles and break free from the prison of your own mind, of your ego. But first, if you're finding me for the first time, I am Nick Lovin, and I help people self-actualize their journey through consciousness. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, that way you never miss out whenever I post new content. So I was talking to a friend last night about labels that people place on themselves and why people get addicted or stuck in a certain tax bracket or in relationships or just anything, really. And it all comes down to the stories that we tell ourselves, to the labels that we're placing on our identity. Because our mind and our bodies will do everything and anything it possibly can to stay consistent to the stories that we're telling it, to stay consistent to our identity, because our ego loves identity. Ego loves labels. Say that right now you're making $30,000 a year. And you think that's pretty good, and you tell yourself, my salary is $30,000 a year. Well, that could be good. Let's say even $50,000 a year. You're really happy with making $50,000 a year. And you see yourself as someone who makes $50,000 a year. It's pretty good, right? But that's holding you back from any kind of growth, because you're comfortable in your job right now, making $50,000 a year. Why would you take a new job opportunity? Or why would you make choices or try to start your own business or do anything that could potentially get you to $60,000 or $100,000 a year? You're not going to see, for one, the choices and the opportunities in front of you. And for two, even if you see them, you're going to ignore them. Instead, it's okay to be happy. You should be happy and grateful with where you are now. But if you want more, tell yourself, the story that you should be telling yourself is that you are someone who has the potential to make X amount of money, $100,000, $1 million a year. Because it's true. There is an abundance of everything in life. Life is abundant. So why would you place yourself into this little box, into this little mold that society deems fit and that you've come to accept and become comfortable with? You fit yourself into this little tiny box, when if you just open the lid, there's a whole world of possibility in front of you. It's the same thing with addictions, with substance abuse. Even if you don't consider yourself an addict, let's say after work, you like to have a couple drinks. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you keep telling yourself that after work, I like to have a couple drinks, then every day you're gonna have to go home and you're gonna have to drink. You're gonna have to be consistent with your identity. If you consider yourself a smoker, it's gonna be so difficult for you to not buy another pack or not bum one from your friends who are smoking around you. You might want to quit. You might desire and know that you should, but if you don't see yourself as someone who can quit, then it's going to be next to impossible for you to quit. If you see yourself as a stoner, you're not going to be able to turn down the rotation. You're not going to be able to turn down the joint or the bong or the blunt, whatever it might be, because you're a stoner. Like, you want to smoke. You like to smoke. You like to get high and just have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to cut back on the smoking, don't see yourself as a stoner. Instead, say that you're someone who likes to smoke socially on occasion. It's just a little tweak in the stories that you're telling yourself. Let go of the labels of being a smoker or being a drinker, or let's say that you tell yourself and you look in the mirror and you see yourself as overweight, and it really gets you down. And you tell yourself that you're overweight and that you're unhealthy and that you should be going to the gym. But the thing is, it's going to be so hard for you to go to the gym because you see yourself as someone who is overweight and unhealthy. Again, those are labels that are holding you back from so much growth. Instead, recognize where you are in your body right now. Recognize the choices in food that you make. But instead of telling yourself that that's who you are and being depressed or upset about it and wanting to change, make the change. Be someone who makes healthy choices. Tell yourself, I am someone who makes healthy choices. I am someone who goes to the gym, who is becoming healthy and losing weight. I'm someone who can have the body that I want. If you tell yourself these things, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to get up in the morning and go to the gym, because that's how you see yourself. And even, like I said, positive things. If you see yourself as someone who does yoga, then you're going to do things, you're going to fit yourself into the yoga mold. Or someone who lifts weights, you're going to fit yourself into the weightlifting mold. You're going to start buying protein powders and little shaker bottles. And you're going to buy weights for home. Those aren't bad labels, but they're still labels that you're placing on yourself. If you can let go of labels, there's so much more opportunity for you in life. And it all starts with how you talk to yourself. What do you say when you talk to yourself? Is it positive or is it negative? And regardless of which one it is, don't hold yourself into that box. Do what you need to in order to grow. Tell yourself that you're healthy, that you can make an abundance of money, that you can be happy in relationships. Do what you need to in order to grow in the moment, but don't hold yourself back from even more growth. If this video helped you open up your mind and see things a little differently, please give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Also, comment below and let me hear your thoughts, comments, questions. Add the hashtag AskNickLovin, and I will see you guys on the next video. Wish you all a wonderful transcendence. Good day.